Hollywood has long built an enchanting world, one where stars shine with flawless smiles and lives that seem picture-perfect. But behind the spotlight and all that glamour lies a truth few have ever dared to speak. Many of the industry's most iconic figures once had to hide their true black heritage just to survive and succeed. From silver screen legends to celebrated music divas, they lived double lives, enduring discrimination and prejudice in an industry built on illusion. What are these hidden stories? And what happens when the truth finally comes to light? In today's video, we'll uncover the shocking stories of 10 Hollywood stars you probably never knew were actually black. Get ready to explore these untold truths that will forever change the way you see Hollywood. If you believe the truth deserves to be recognized, drop a 1-inch the comments. If you don't, leave a 0. We want to hear what you think. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel so we can keep bringing you more real and inspiring stories. Now, let's jump right into today's story. Before becoming the songbird supreme known for her incredible voice, Mariah Carey was a young girl caught between two worlds, not fully accepted as white, and not completely embraced by the black community either. Born on the 27th of March 1969 in Huntington, New York, Mariah is the daughter of Alfred Roy Carey, an African-American and Venezuelan aerospace engineer, and Patricia Hickey, an Irish opera singer. Growing up in the suburbs during the 1970 seconds, her mixed background made her family a target for discrimination. Mariah's childhood was anything but easy. She experienced moments when rocks were thrown through her windows and classmates asked hurtful questions like, "What are you?" Feeling isolated and out of place, she struggled to find where she truly belonged in a world that didn't seem to understand her. Music became her safe haven, the one place where she could express herself freely and discover her true voice. For years, Mariah stayed silent, confined by the image the industry built around her for profit. But the numbers spoke louder than any label ever could. Between 1990 and 2000, she scored 19 #1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100, second only to the Beatles. Her albums Music Box 1993 and Daydream 1995 each sold over 20 million copies, breaking racial barriers and redefining success in the music world. The real turning point came in the early 2000s, when Mariah began to fully embrace her roots. In a heartfelt interview with Oprah Winfrey, she shared, "My father is black. That's who I am, and I'm proud of it." Her words not only surprised many, but also forced the public to confront how the entertainment industry had long whitewashed artists to fit its image. But behind all the fame and glamour, producers worked to commercialize Mariah's image, lightening her skin in photos, straightening her naturally curly hair, and promoting her as a global pop sensation rather than a woman of mixed heritage. During the 1990 seconds, mainstream radio was still dominated by white artists, and an internal Columbia Records memo revealed concerns that if Mariah openly embraced her black identity, it might hurt her global marketability. Her photos were edited to make her appear lighter, and she was even discouraged from attending events that celebrated black artists. From an early age, Mariah sang alongside her mother during piano practice, discovering her love for music and performance. By high school, she was already writing her own songs, dreaming of the day her voice could express who she truly was, beyond how the world saw her. That moment came in 1990, when Columbia Records signed her after a label executive heard her powerful demo. Her debut single, Vision of Love, shot straight to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, marking the arrival of a one-of-a-kind voice that would soon take over the world. From having to hide her true identity, Mariah grew into a symbol of resilience and authenticity, inspiring countless multicultural artists who came after her. With over 200 million records sold, 5 Grammy Awards, and a musical legacy that continues to endure, she isn't just the voice of a generation, she's living proof that staying true to yourself can triumph over artificial glamour. Her journey shows that, despite prejudice, it's possible to carve out your own meaningful path in life and take pride in who you really are. Long before the civil rights movement had its anthem, Lena Horne was already singing it. Born on the 30th of June 1917 in Brooklyn, New York, Lena began performing at just 16 at the legendary Cotton Club in Harlem. With her striking beauty and rich velvety voice, she quickly won over audiences and secured her place as a rising star in the entertainment world. Lena Horne's contract came with a humiliating restriction. Her scenes could be cut whenever a film played in the South. In the 1943 movie Cabin in the Sky, her performance of Ain't It the Truth was removed in Southern theaters simply because theater owners didn't think white audiences should see a black woman as a star. But Lena didn't respond with anger. She met injustice with grace and defiance. During World War II, she volunteered to perform for U.S. troops, only to walk out when she saw black soldiers forced to sit behind a rope barrier. She famously declared, "I won't sing for an audience segregated by race." Her stand led to her being blacklisted on several military tours, yet she never gave in to pressure, standing firm in her principles. Lena Horne wasn't just an extraordinary singer, she was also a powerful voice for black rights. She became an active member of the NAACP and took part in the 1963 March on Washington, standing alongside Martin Luther King Jr. and declaring, "They tried to push me out, pay me less, and hold me back, but I'm still here." Her resilience made her a living icon, not only in music but in the fight for equality. Musically, she achieved tremendous success with timeless hits like Stormy Weather and The Lady. Over her career, she earned 4 Grammy Awards, including a Lifetime Achievement Award in 1989. While Hollywood never gave her the leading roles she deserved, Lena Horne carved out a legacy to be proud of, breaking every barrier the film industry put in her way. In 1942, Lena Horne made history as the first black woman to sign a long-term contract with MGM Studios. This was a groundbreaking achievement at a time when Hollywood mostly relegated black actors to supporting roles like servants, nannies, or comic relief. But even with this milestone, Lena faced strict limitations. MGM executives admired her elegance and talent, yet worried about racial reactions. Her light skin was considered safe enough to appeal to white audiences, but still too light for Southern theaters, where segregation remained deeply entrenched. Lena Horne passed away in 2010 at the age of 92, leaving behind a legacy of art, courage, and dignity. She didn't just open doors, she broke them down, showing that no black artist should ever apologize for shining too brightly. Her voice was the sound of a woman who refused to quietly fade into history, always fighting to make her brilliance seen and heard by the world. In the dazzling 1,930 seconds, when movies became America's hope during the Great Depression, Clark Gable emerged as the ultimate symbol of masculine perfection. Born on the 1st of February 1901 in Cadiz, Ohio, his journey from a poor boy to a Hollywood superstar seemed like something out of a fairy tale. But behind Gable's flawless exterior were secrets and rumors that could have ruined his career. During an era of strict racial segregation, whispers about his African American and Native American ancestry spread quickly, a scandalous claim in a society where racial purity often determined success. To protect one of MGM's brightest stars, the studio quickly buried the truth, creating a new narrative, that of a strong, heroic white man. Even as Hollywood's king, Clark Gable faced immense pressures from prejudice. Some casting directors reportedly rejected him for being not white enough, while tabloid newspapers labeled him cruel, adding to the contradictions that defined his career. After the tragic loss of his wife in a plane crash in 1942, Gable enlisted in the U.S. Army Air Corps and flew 5 bombing missions over Germany, a courageous choice for a 40-year-old. President Franklin D. Roosevelt even called him a star who brought courage into the battle. Yet Gable's life remained a paradox. One of Hollywood's biggest stars, living under the constant shadow of racial prejudice. While his heritage was never officially confirmed or denied, it became part of Hollywood lore, a story that has never been forgotten. Gable's actions didn't just surprise people, they earned him lasting respect from Hattie McDaniel, who later said, "He treated me as an equal, not as a maid." But even with Gable standing up for justice, Hollywood remained steeped in discrimination. At the premiere of Gone with the Wind in Atlanta, McDaniel was banned from attending because of segregation laws. Gable was furious and initially refused to go, but McDaniel persuaded him, saying, "You have to be there for all of us." The event laid bare the hypocrisy of the film industry, where one of the most famous movies ever made was built on a foundation of racial inequality. Even when threatened by powerful forces, Clark Gable never lost his dignity. While filming the legendary Gone with the Wind 1939, he developed a close friendship with Hattie McDaniel, the first black actress to win an Oscar. When Gable learned that McDaniel wasn't allowed to use the same restroom as the white actors, he took a bold stand. He smashed the colored-only sign and declared that he wouldn't continue filming unless Hattie was allowed to use the same restroom as everyone else. Above all, Clark Gable's legacy is one of humanity and courage. He showed that even in a world riddled with racial prejudice, a man could stand up to defend dignity and justice. Gable's legacy isn't just his charm or charisma, it's a reminder that sometimes, even Hollywood's brightest stars are forced to wear invisible masks. In the 1950 seconds, when America was still struggling with deep racial segregation, Dorothy Dandridge rose as a symbol of elegance, talent, and determination. Born on the 9th of November 1922 in Cleveland, Ohio, she began performing at a very young age alongside her sister Vivian in the group Wonder Children. They performed in nightclubs and eventually moved to Los Angeles to appear at the famous Cotton Club, a venue where black performers mesmerized white audiences but were not allowed to sit with them. From the very start, Dorothy drew attention for her poise and striking beauty, though her black skin often made her a target of prejudice. Despite her many accomplishments, Dorothy Dandridge continued to face unseen struggles. In a 1955 interview, she openly said, "If I were white, I would have a stack of scripts waiting at my door." Yet she refused to fit into the narrow mold Hollywood had set for black performers. Dorothy wanted to pave the way for other women, not just be a pretty face on screen. Still, the harsh reality of racial discrimination eventually led her into financial hardship. Contracts dried up, roles disappeared, and she was left struggling with debt while performing in small clubs to make ends meet. On the 8th of September 1965, Dorothy was found dead in her Los Angeles apartment. The coroner ruled her death as a drug overdose. She passed away at just 42, leaving a profound void in the hearts of her fans and a legacy of both brilliance and resilience. Hollywood admired Dorothy Dandridge's beauty, but her skin color was still a barrier. Directors pressured her to wear lighter makeup, and studios turned her down for lead roles, saying she was too dark for white audiences. During a famous audition for The King and I, a producer bluntly told her, "She's too black." Despite her fame, Dorothy faced relentless racial discrimination in the film industry. Tabloids focused more on her love life than her artistic achievements, and her secret relationship with Otto Preminger, a powerful white director, caused a scandal that hurt her career. Critics often called Dorothy Dandridge the Lamar of the black community, a nickname that brought respect but also highlighted the challenges and prejudice she faced. Everything changed in 1954 when she starred in Carmen Jones, directed by Otto Preminger. This role made her the first black woman ever nominated for an Academy Award for Best Actress and marked a major breakthrough in her career, though it came with a high personal cost. Dorothy Dandridge's death was a tremendous loss, but it also served as a reminder that Hollywood can lift you up one day and cast you aside the next. Yet her indomitable spirit continues to live on in the hearts of those who followed. When Halle Berry won the Academy Award for Best Actress in 2002, she couldn't hold back her tears, saying, "This award is for Dorothy Dandridge." Dorothy's short but brilliant life became an inspiring example for all black actresses, those who not only accepted what Hollywood offered but also demanded more. Thank you for watching. If you agree with Dorothy Dandridge's story, drop a 1-inch in the comments below. If you don't, leave a 0. We want to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Now, let's keep going and explore what happens next in today's video. Before becoming one of Hollywood's highest-paid movie stars, Dwayne Douglas Johnson was just a boy born in Hayward, California, with both Samoan and black heritage. Born on the 2nd of May 1972, he grew up looking up to his father, Rocky Johnson, who broke racial barriers in professional wrestling. A black man from Nova Scotia, Rocky became one of the first black champions in the WWF during the 1,970 seconds, competing in legendary arenas like Madison Square Garden. But he didn't just face opponents in the ring, he also had to confront racial prejudice. Hollywood wasn't easy for Dwayne Johnson at first either. In 2001, when he starred as the Scorpion King, rumors circulated that his skin tone had been lightened on the movie poster to appeal to European audiences. Some critics even questioned whether a non-white actor could carry a global blockbuster, but Dwayne refused to let that stop him. In an interview with ESPN, he said, "My father, Rocky Johnson, bled to pave the way for others. I will never deny who I am." His words made an impact. The film went on to break box office records, earning $36 million in its opening weekend and making Johnson the highest-earning new actor in history. Dwayne's mother, Atavia, was the daughter of legendary Samoan wrestler Peter Maivia, connecting him to a famous wrestling family. Despite this extraordinary lineage, Dwayne's childhood was far from easy. Growing up in a predominantly white area, he was often bullied for his skin color and unique name. He once shared, "I never fully belonged anywhere. Not white enough, not black enough, and not fully Samoan." His family faced hard times, even being evicted from their home in Hawaii. As a young man, Dwayne Johnson made mistakes and was even arrested for minor offenses. But those challenges helped shape the inner strength that would define him. Although he was born into a family of wrestlers, he wasn't immediately a star in the ring. When he debuted in 1996 as Rocky Maivia, audiences reacted harshly, calling him a fake, someone who didn't fully belong to any culture. Critics predicted he would fade into obscurity, but Dwayne refused to quit. He reinvented himself as The Rock, a clever, humorous, self-aware anti-hero who turned ridicule into a powerful brand. By the early 2000s, The Rock had become a WWF icon, winning 10 world championships and helping the company reach new heights. Since then, Dwayne Johnson has built an empire with roles in the Fast and Furious franchise, Jumanji, and even a sitcom based on his life, Young Rock. His current net worth exceeds $800 million, not because he conformed to Hollywood standards, but because he made authenticity his brand. Throughout his journey, Dwayne has proudly honored his Samoan and black heritage, displaying Polynesian tattoos on his chest, and frequently speaking about his father in interviews. His message is clear: identity is not a burden, it's a strength. Dwayne's story is more than just personal success. It's a testament to the power of staying true to yourself in an industry that once demanded hiding your roots. True strength comes from fiercely protecting your identity and turning adversity into a stepping stone for greatness.